Welcome back to Dr. Josefina's Way, and I'm Laura Guttridge. Today we are talking about divine discontent. I like the way she adds divine in front of discontent because it actually puts a little spin on it, because when we think of someone who is discontent, we think of it as a negative thing. But the divine discontent that Dr. Josefina is talking about is a positive thing, because it's that uneasiness in our lives that we're feeling that motivates us to get off our butt and do something about it to make the change.
Exactly. Yes.
So when we feel this uneasiness, we have to act on it.
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
We can't ignore this because ignoring things, that's not going to make the positive change.
It's you're gonna have to face it, because when you ignore it for a long time, then we can call it denial.
Yes.
And hoping and praying that, oh, it's gonna get better by itself.
Right.
No, baby, it's not gonna get better by itself. You're gonna have to face the situation and you have to do it. So, and like you say, the beautiful thing, we should embrace that discontentment, because that is the only moment in life that we generate the power, the energy, the motivation to make the change.
Well, you know, thinking back in my philosophy courses, one of my favorite philosophers, Soren Kierkegaard, that was his big thing. He said that human beings are never really content.
He never met me.
No, you have the divine discontent too, don't you?
Okay, but see, this is a great point, because the divine discontent is a positive thing, because it takes you from the level you find yourself right now, that you feel, I have more power, I have more potential, I can achieve better, I can do learn another career, whatever it is for every one of us.
Right.
So it's that. I don't know if you remember reading probably a few years ago in one of those Back to the Future, or one of the future books. It said that in our lifetime we will have probably about 7 to 10 different careers. Now, the person who's stuck in career number one, that they stay with that divine discontent and they make it a lifestyle, because they don't want to do anything. They don't want to change. They don't want to go back to school. They don't want to, you know, it's in a lousy relationship. They don't want to do anything about it.
Well, that's called living in a rut.
She said it.
Get out of the rut. That's what it is. But the discontent is positive.
It's good to be discontent.
Like a hunger.
Yes.
A hunger to live life more fully.
Exactly. For instance, like I see you riding your bike. So don't you feel that you have improved, like going over that bridge? That's hard. Don't you feel that you got better going over that bridge?
Yes.
Well, what happened is because you put yourself into that situation. You put yourself into I'm going over that bridge, and I'm not only going to go over, but I'm going to come back again.
Yes.
You know? So what happened, we challenge ourselves.
Yes.
And that's how life becomes fabulous, and why we are contented.
Right.
Because for a little while, I'm content with what I got. But I know I can get better.
Well, when I go to bed at night, I feel comfortable and happy.
Yes.
But there's always, when you wake up in the morning and you think about things that you can do to improve your life. That's a bit of a discontentment.
Yes.
Because if you're looking for improvement, there's a reason for that.
Exactly.
And it's just to better yourself. It's not a negative thing.
And the thing is that when you take these steps to discover the reason why the discontentment, the restlessness, then you really always in the process of becoming the person you're supposed to be. You're never gonna reach it, because you're gonna reach it, and tell you when you drop dead. Then it's over, finito, no más, se acabó, bye. But in the meantime, that's your job.
Right.
Is to continuously challenge yourself. Don't sit there and wait, now I'm retired at 65, so life is over for me. Get a life.
Right. No,
you have like a 40 more years. What you going to do, sit in a rocking chair and get old?
Right.
And you know that we do these shows all the time about aging and all that kind of stuff, and it's just about getting excited about your life. It's about getting those goals and about your dream. Set things up.
Right. Well, you talk about actually writing the things down.
Yes.
The things that that would make you happy,
Yes.
or the things that are unhappy in
Yes.
your life, so you can figure it out.
Yeah. Tell me what? Tell me a good reason why, if I'm miserable in a job or in a relationship, tell me a great reason why shall I stay?
Right.
You have to be crazy.
Right. And I think some people are just afraid to take that step.
Because you need to change.
And people are afraid to change.
They don't want to change.
Even though change is good.
Exactly.
Or can be good.
Yeah, but like you said, get out.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
get up.
And you talked about in the lesson about solitude.
Yes.
Now, what do you exactly mean by that?
Solitude is just that. No radio, no TV. It's like when you're doing your gardening, you and the flowers and the dirt and the plants.
So living in the now.
Yes.
Now, no
Don't
distractions.
Yes. Don't you feel awesome? Don't you feel when you're doing that, ideas come to you and things what to do?
Because it clarifies things.
Absolutely. And that's the only instant when we allow ourselves that quiet time that we can hear that inner voice.
Right.
And when you hear that inner voice, then whatever you hear, that's what you're supposed to do. Know what this one said, know what this other one said, mom, dad, tea, whatever. Everybody has an opinion about how to run your life. The best way is to listen, pay attention, and then do it.
You know, it's funny that you would mention that, because I'm reading this book. It's called Now. And in it, he talks about that solitude that you refer to and how important it is. And he's mentioned something about chemists. He said that's a reason why if you're a chemist, you're not very creative, because their minds are always thinking and they don't know how to live in the now. He said when you're washing your hands, you should, don't think about all these other things. Think about what you're doing.
Absolutely.
Like you said with the gardening.
Yes.
And that's when we can clarify our minds.
Yes.
And these things come out of that.
Absolutely. And that is very rare in this time, because people don't enjoy, like for instance, you took a shower this morning. Most people don't remember that they took a shower.
Right.
So did I take a shower today? Yes, you did. What happened? You weren't present. You took a shower, you weren't there. Because when you take a shower, or you go to the ocean, or you do the gardening, or you do your cooking, then you focus in the moment.
Right.
You focus in the experience. Because when we don't do that, life goes by and then you miss the whole trip. And the whole trip is about embracing the present moment, being completely there at that instant. Pay attention. Like we talked about this before, right now with technology, everybody has their cell phone in their hands, and nobody's paying attention to each other. So it's pathetic.
It is, and it's hard to, sometimes it's hard to train your mind to do that, though.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Because our minds erase with things, thoughts here. We don't know how to appreciate the present in the now.
And solitude will help for that, because solitude will give you wisdom.
Yes.
Solitude will allow you to see your life like a movie. And then what happens is you get outside and you witness, oh, my life, and then I can do this better, I can do this, look at what I did, So it becomes very fascinating.
And that's how you can find that discontent, what it is, because sometimes we feel it, but we don't know what exactly it is that we...
Exactly.
So it's that clarification in your mind that will help you realize what you got to get either in or out of your life.
Exactly.
So.
And that's why we are so powerful and so beautiful. Remember when we do the show about negative people always complaining? Because they don't want to listen to that inner voice. Because then you have to make the changes. That, and the only way to really get the answer to your life is by you being quiet and shut up. And I think we have to shut up too. Well, thank you very much for all your emails. So please subscribe at our YouTube channel. We love you.
Yes.
Life is fabulous, so embrace your divine discontent.
Yes.
Baby girl, I love you.
I love you.
Mwah!